What the hell happened here? Looks like these men were still breathing pretty recently. This doesn't bode well for Katsura. Right. So much of the town has been burned down. So many homes. We're meant to be fighting for a better country, but this is anything but.
Found you at last. Say your prayers!
Those samurai. Let's even things up, shall we?
My thanks for your kind aid.
That takes care of that. Now then, let's ask our friend here what that was about.
Thank the stars.
Katsura, I had a feeling that was you. What are you doing in that getup? The Choshu men...
I've been looking into the Shogunate's next moves, but I've let down my comrades by not being able to... It wasn't for nothing, though. I got my hands on...
The Shogunate is making a move. They're seizing their chance to...
Indeed. And they're expecting us...
Them again? But weren't they...
Well, the Satsuma are making a show of compliance to the Shogunate, which will spend...
You know, I've always wondered, you're the only ones with enough power to bring about change in this country. If you joined...
You're not wrong. It would be incredible.
That's right. Focus on the past.
I see what you're saying. Then we should ride to Kyomizudera Temple. Takamori Saiko, he's the commander of the Satsuma forces right now. Let's meet at Kyomizudera... Could I leave it to you two to broach the subject? I doubt he'll be in the mood.
No problem. We'll handle this. So...
Ah, that's right. The former chief priest of this place, Gesho. It won't be easy. But as long as you're sincere and make him understand that's all it... I was told by a geisha who was clients from Satsuma. Apparently, he met his end during the Ansai Purge, where he and Saiga were persecuted.
Okay. You'll get kicked out if we just rush in. Better to wait for the right moment. Time for me to shine, eh?
I stand at the ready.
Cycle is at the Jojuin Temple.
No ordinary item. 獣め。上等だ。All over in a heartbeat. Impressive.
Looking for something?
Very nice.
So, you've been ordered to lead the expedition against Choshu. What do you intend to do, Saito? What would Gesho advise? I wonder. Well, I'll leave you to ponder it. Some solitude may bring you clarity.
How dare anyone threaten me on this moon? It's the sacred day.
Please wait! We just want to talk, not fight.
Seems you're no ordinary foe. It'll take more than that to make me yield. Crossing blades with someone with no intention to kill is pointless. You said you would like to speak to me. The Satsuma never chose to begin this fight. That decision was the shogunate's.
Forget the shogunate. I want to speak to you, not them.
It was the Choshu who drew their swords first. And considering their behavior in Kyoto, how can we leave them be?
Look, I understand Satsuma's perspective. But have you thought about our future?
What do you mean? Change this country? What are you saying?
Saigo, deep down, I know you agree with me. There are things Satsuma can only accomplish with Choshu by its side.
You want us to march alongside our sworn enemies? I simply cannot see it.
And yet, it can be so. If we should will it. But first, I should apologize. I am sorry. I could not stop the conflict earlier.
Katsura of the Choshu? What are you wearing?
Oh, ignore these filthy rags. I assure you, my aspirations remain unsullied. As my associates have said, we must put aside our differences, even if it means moving heaven and earth. We must transform Japan.
Katsura, I hear you. I accept your proposal. Gesho, too, would have been glad to put an end to the bloodshed.
Then it's settled. The Choshu and Satsuma will join forces, and we shall be the ones to see it through. You know, I've heard that in the West you're meant to hold hands and shake them on occasions like this. Go on. Try it.
Saigo, I look forward to working with you.
The pleasure is mine.
Takamori Saigo, swayed by Ryoma, defies the shogun's orders and calls off the Satsuma assault on the Choshu. This episode helps the Satsuma and Choshu draw closer, and they conclude an alliance aimed at overthrowing the shogunate.
Don't you remember what I told you back then? That I had a dream as big as the damn ocean.
This way.
Don't think you can escape us.
Accept your fate!
They don't give up easily.
Do it! Cut me down!
Don't worry.
He needs medical attention. Come on, let's go. I want to get back in the past for a start.
Sounds like a plan. This is a real mess.
After being attacked at the Terada Inn, Ryoma Sakamoto took refuge amongst the Satsuma clan.
Might not be so lucky next time. I'm going to have to leave things to you for now. I'm counting on you.
Welcome. You can practice grind. Okay. Good job.
Hey! I'm listening. You're the best. See you around.
What is it this? How splendid. I see. That concludes business.
Hey! How goes it?
Did the Ryoma make it away without any trouble? Sorry I couldn't be there for the send-off. Now we can't afford to ignore what happened at the Tarada Inn. But we still don't know the true course of events. Kondo and Hijikata were away from Kyoto, serving the shogunate, which puts both of them out of the picture as suspects.
If the Satsuma Choshu alliance searches for the culprit in the open, we'll only incur the wrath of the shogunate.
And that's where you come in. We want you to infiltrate the Shinsengumi and sniff out the culprit from within.
I leave the matter to Katsura's judgment.
I knew you'd be on board with the idea. You can handle yourself and adapt to the unexpected. Well, perhaps some of them already know of you, but with a little disguise, no one will notice, I'm sure. You can learn from me. Come to Nishi Honganji Temple once you're fully prepared. You need to be ready to pass the initiation.
Something the matter? I'll try. You mean Sun, eh? He's pretty adorable. Princess Atsuko used to like dogs too, you know. How anyone could prefer a spoiled cat? When I was a kid, not only so... Splendid. Understood. Well, that's about all.
How are you? This place is being used as a Shinsengumi outpost. The arrangement, thanks to a Satsuma connection, they're expecting a skilled... You've got a Shinsengumi uniform already. Unless you can uncover who orchestrated the attack on the Tereda Inn, I know you're up to the task. That's what I like to hear. Saigo and I will be praying.
You must be the...
I've heard talk of your skill with the sword. Now there's a fearsome look. I expect... I haven't introduced myself. Shinpachi Nagakura. Saito, show the new recruit around our... Make sure you...
Not a chance. The training facilities are just a... You won't make it into the Shinsengumi without some... Try taking... Good, I have high. You did well. Now, I... Don't dis...
What's the verdict?
The technique...
Well...
Nagakura...
No need to hold back. Throw everything at me. I yield! You're no joke.
Most intriguing. Besting Nagakura is no mean feat. Right then. Follow me.
Ah, you must be the newcomer. Could you come here a moment? Sorry for interrupting. But even in this state, I thought I should at least introduce myself.
This is Soji Okita. Neither I nor Nagakura are his...
That's all in the past now. Now, if you want to improve...
Okita.
So then... Well, I can't disagree with that. Saito's waiting, isn't he?
Let's begin. This is quite a surprise. I see.
I can't believe it. Have you ever seen Saito cornered like that?
You're strong, that's for sure. There are few amongst our number.
That is no exaggeration.
Why? You could go toe-to-toe with Kogoro Katsura. Oh my, that ignorance could well end up killing you. You should pay more attention to what's going.
Right. I think we can make use of the new recruit.
Not from me.
There's someone else I'd like to There's an officer I'd like you to meet. Kashitaro Ito. A man so sharp he can tell you where the world is going and exactly how it's going to get there. Suzuki. I pointed him out before. Is Ito's younger brother. He's important to know too. Leads one of our units. Now, after I introduce you to Ito, I'll speak with him in private. You are to use any means necessary to listen to our conversation. Understood? Ito, I've brought you a new recruit. Their swordsmanship rivals that of myself or Naga.
Well, you must truly be something to earn such praise from the Shinsengumi is made up of the most elite warriors in Japan. This country's very future will be as you should. By all means. By the way, Saito.
That will be all. Listen to our conversation from outside. And me. Saito? No. I was just asking the newcomer to train the men. Someone so skilled should be able to oversee fencing drills, I thought.
With Kondo and Hijikata absent, and Okita ailing, now's the time. No one can stop us from breaking away from the Shinsengumi.
But without us here, the enemies of the shogunate lurking in Kyoto may grow bold.
The attempt on Sakamoto at the Terada Inn failed to rouse either the Satsuma or the Choshu. We needn't worry on that account. We are gathering in Aburanokoji to discuss precisely how to break free. I expect to see you there.
We're finished. You can come out now. Fine work playing the spy. I doubt Ito noticed a thing. You must have heard it yourself, but let me state, Ito is a traitor. I'm keeping watch over him. There was an assault at the Terada Inn recently. He recently became a bigwig in the anti-shogunate forces, prompting Ito's... Well, even if we did, we wouldn't just boorishly try to overwhelm him with numbers. Ito's true intent was to tarnish the Shinsengumi's reputation. What we learned is that they can't afford to make any big moves right now. I'm going to rid the Shinsengumi of Ito's faction. Meet me at Aburan.
All right.
You're quite the show. You look like you have a hulking man calling himself Benkei has been appearing on. Did you have to? My reputation would suffer if you can defeat that. Here. Excellent. Just.
All those who are distant, give ear. All those who are nigh, bear witness. Benkei is my name. You there, champion. Take us! Once more by the breach, dear friend. Once more!
Now's our chance. Come, strike together. Recover the armor.
Once more to the breach, dear friend. Once more! You there, lend me your
This done, I thank thee, brave champion. It would seem I acted somewhat rashly, and yet I regret nothing.